What's up, guys? I'm 90, the reading provider. Get my new single, Piano, on Boomplay. Help me run that numbers up, man. I need you guys. Thanks.
Go logo, taking shots from my Ogogoro.
I actually went with the name 90. It was a whole journey. It wasn't just 90 at the beginning, because there was a whole lot of names before we got to 90. But initially it was 96, because that was my birth year. So I just kept on having this problem when I'm going on stage or meeting people. They kept on switching it and calling me 69. So I mean, for that long term, I didn't want to have that problem. So I just decided to, just go short 90s. So the 90s, I'm representing, everybody born in the 90s. It's a crazy decade, and a lot of things happen. So yeah, I'm a 90s baby, and yeah, that's 90 got into music through, I would say, discipline, because it was football, to be honest. That was what I really had passion for when I was younger, and I just kept on doing it for a while. But in school, I mean, everybody likes music. Almost everybody in Nigeria likes music. So in school, they freestyle with your friends. They use music, they toast babe, because I mean, babes likes music. So I mean, singing from then, I just found out that I had a really soothing voice. It was unique. It wasn't, what I usually hear. So I just decided to make my first track. I just decided to write the song. And when I wrote the song, I called a few of my friends, and I sang the song. I performed the song for them, and they were like, "Yo, this is dope." So up until that point in my life, I haven't really had that much review from doing something. So I just knew I just put in minimum effort into this, and I'm having this review. That means if I put in my time into this, man, the sky is the limit. Describing my music has always been something difficult for me to do, because I always go with how I'm feeling. 100% of the songs I do has Afro in them. That's something no matter what I'm doing, even if it's slow, even if it's fast, there's always this Afro vibe in them. So I think for now, just for the sake, I may just say Afro-Fusion. But when I'm asked this question, I always like, playing the person or giving a body of work, and then I want you to see if you can box me into a sound. I promise you to be a brainer for you, because I mean, it's just a whole different, sound. One moment I'm making you feel in love. Next moment I'm making you feel like a bad guy. Next moment I'm making you feel like you need to hustle. Next moment I'm making you question your government. So I mean, it's just different sounds. Up tempo, it's a little bit of R&B, soul. There's just a whole different sound. But like I said, Afro is it's like the roots. Because honestly, this is the best time to do Afro beats. I'm just giving props to everybody that has pushed Afro beats to this point. Yeah, I mean, they've paved the way for us, and the sky is the limit for us now, because I mean, the world is focused on Afro beats at this moment, so I feel really blessed. So hence, Afro is always has to be infused in my songs. So for now, I'll just say Afro-Fusion. What makes 90 unique is the fact that there's always this soul searching, there's always this self-awareness with me. I'm kind of like an introvert, I'll say, but to the right people, I'm not. But yeah, I'm always trying to better myself. I don't feel comfortable at any point that I am in, because if I break a record, my new record is to break my record that I created. So I think the fact that, I don't really, pay into account of what is going on around. I mean, what other people are doing. I'm just focused on what I can do best and get the best out of myself. So yeah, my work ethic, I just sometimes make you praise yourself. I really work hard, because I really want to be known and remembered for this music. I want to push my family name out. My main musical influences. Do you want me to tell you now, or you want us to go on a journey? Because I mean, with me, it's always a journey. Like I said, I'm an open-minded person, so I feel like one person today, the next day is a whole other person. But yeah, the Marley family, like Bob Marley, I don't know what that family is on. This is like two generations now, and they're still like pushing out very great music. Has nothing to do with my hair, but you cannot listen to Bob Marley and the whole family and not feel like music from them. So like Skip Marley, Damian Marley. I also have like good influence from Ty Dolla Sign. I really like Ty Dolla Sign. I like Burna Boy, Wiz. Yeah, I mean, almost. I don't really pick, but yeah, people that really influence me, I'll just say Damian Marley, Skip Marley, Ty Dolla Sign, and Burna. Piano was recorded last year with my good friend Taipei. When I came to Lagos, Taipei was the first producer I worked with. And immediately we got into the studio the first day. Taipei became one of my best friends. And yeah, we are always, going back and forth. We have almost more than 10 songs that we've recorded. Yeah, so piano is just about self-worth. This country is hard. This country is hard for you to come the follow person when you get your time. So piano is all about self-worth. It's all about putting in that energy into somebody and expecting the same thing from them, because at the end of the day, it's symbiosis. So in a nutshell, it's just not let anybody play you like the keys on a piano. Don't let anybody jones you. Just if you're not getting what you expect from something, just let it go. I mean, they say two is good company and three is a crowd, but two with one person dragging feet, that's a dangerous crowd. Most of them are cocky again. 90 drop is popping again, of course. All the girl them like it again. All the girl them begging me some more. Shorty acting cocky again. So I take the girl out shopping again. Sing a lot of songs for women. Women are my target crowd. What I aim to achieve through my music. What I aim to achieve through my music is just simple. It's my family name. It's bringing out my family name, man. It's to be remembered even 150 years after now. Because I mean, it's cliche for artists to say, but I'm not really in this. I mean, money must be made, but I'm not really in this for, the flexing, the gram, what money is. I really love music, and I know that that's the only way for me to be remembered. So, the legacy, because my family has really done a lot for me. So, I mean, coming from where I'm from is also like another mode of, encouragement or ginger for me to do what I have to do. Because yeah, I want my family name to be out there, man. That's just what I'm after. The most challenging aspect of my career, truthfully, is I think is leaving the studio. Because I mean, you can't, as an artist, you can't just remain in the studio. If you think about it, that's where the work is. But like I stayed there so much that it's not only just work for me now. It's like a hobby. It's like nothing they give me cruise again. It's almost like my emotions just shut. Nothing they give me cruise again except music. Like when I'm making music, when I'm that's my maximum cruise. So, be more social, because that's also another form of energy. So yeah, I think that's just being the challenging part. But to be honest, the most challenging part for me in this music is the fact that I'm always worried. I'm always trying to outdo myself, and sometimes you can work too much, and then you lose track of the fact that you're ready for people to start knowing what you want to do. So if not for my team, shout out to my team, man, because these guys, people don't really know what happens in the background, not just in music, like every aspect of life. People don't really know what happens in the background, but just the front. So me and my team, we've been putting in that work to make sure that, like, on a year word for this Nigeria, because the talent, if no be something in the rush, the choke, acumen choke where. So yeah, I think The challenge for me right now is just, like I said, getting out of the studio. Getting out of the studio, because I've found solace in that place. So I made an EP with Magneto. Yeah, how I got a deal with Freeme. I made an EP with Magneto. Shout out to Fresh Out Magneto. Very, 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 very supportive guy, man. I was in PH in my little studio when, and yeah, you guys know Magneto is a rapper, and like I said, I started off rapping. So there was this song I made, it's called Cut Them Off. It's a rap song. It doesn't even have a chorus, it's just whole bars after bars. So Magneto heard it and he was like, man, who be this guy? Like, he really, really needs to know this guy. And then, we met the next year, which was 2020. We came to Lagos, we recorded a project together, Bars and Lamba. So Freeme actually distributed that project. And I believe, as they distributed the project, they were like, waiting be this sound inside this project so they hear like this. So yeah, that's when, Freeme approached me like, that we should really make magic together. And I liked the vision. I liked what I was hearing. It was not something of a rush. It was something that, let's take our time and make history. History is not something that you rush. There's a whole lot of time. As long as there's life, then you can commence. So yeah, from making an EP with Magneto, distributing with Freeme, they just picked that sound. Like, yep, that's what we've been waiting for. Piano, whether it's a build up to an EP or an album, yeah, I think you guys just have to wait and see. I think you guys just have to wait and see, because we are, like I said, I'm saying again, we're really taking over. 2 albums in a year, it's not a bad, it's not unheard of. We can do it, and we have what is required to do it in every department. So, like I said, there's no rush. We are taking our time, because good things take time. And advice to the younger version of myself is, stop being so worried. That's what I'll say. You can put in your time into what you're doing and still look upbeat, still look up and going. Stop being so worried, because they say you have 2 lives. And the second life only starts when you know that you just have 1 life. So there's no need to be worried. The most important thing is life. You have breath. I'm working on my 2 feet. I'm blessed. So yeah, I used to be someone that's very, very worried. And I think that energy kind of threw some people off, because it was like always a dull moment. But I saved my energy for music, and till I make it, I was always worried. So yeah, there's no need to worry. It's just, that's what I tell myself.